Welcome everyone to Favorite Dragmar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are back hatching yet more shards. At it again. Trying to hatch this rare if I can. Which failed. We're gonna be doing more of these events. We got 2 of these. We're going to be doing more classic arena takedown. Try to see if I can get myself that. See if I can do it this way. I know that if I can get this guy's peril trigger, we're fine. The question is, can we do that? That's the real question. So I know the gig is up. If I can get Mortu's thing to work. Here we go. One out. This is why Mortu exists. Mostly for this moment. See, and it helps us clutch out wins, which is what we're going to need to do. If we want to win this. You're like, why do I need to clutch out so many wins? I'm glad you asked that question. The answer is, it's very simple. The reason that we need to clutch out so many wins is that it only counts wins towards the grand scheme that I have to achieve in order to make this work. Obviously. Unfortunately. And that is an issue, see? So I'm going to attempt this. Of course, we get outspeeded again. Yeah, we're going to have to wait. We are going to have to wait. So while we do this, we're going to run Spider Team. Because I know for a fact that this is going to get us somewhere. Because we already got the other ones from that other contest. This is the finale of me trying to get Mushroom Man, the second Mushroom Man. And only for this account. I only want one Mushroom Man per account. But I want the Mushroom Man available for at least 2 accounts. And what's the only way to do that? This. I was watching Max's Symphony of Night stuff. It's pretty interesting. Very interesting to see how a person who doesn't know the game well, but knows gaming well as a whole, interacts with the game. Because he knows gaming well as a whole, and you can tell. He just doesn't know the game specifically that well. It's just very interesting to me. It's an experience I kind of forgot because of how much I used to play that game. And because my memory is insane once I get a hold of something. Now, we're probably going to have to do this twice. Putting Stagnite there for extra purposes. He's there to increase accuracy and keep the defense low. Because having that defense low is really important for killing it. As I know for a fact, I need to run the spider a lot in order to complete Dungeon Divers. Because it's quite literally a contest between Dungeon Divers and Arena. Like, which one's going to give me that one first? Is it going to be Dungeon Divers or is it going to be Arena? Because I'm making sure that I get this fusion. He's keeping that decreased defense cycling on this boss, I think, is one way to make it squishier and to make the speed of it go up. Along with the burns constantly chipping away its max health. Because I don't have a cold heart to do the max health smacks. Unless I want to use Husk. Maybe Husk could be the way to speed this up. Is keeping this spider roasting over an open pit is very important to destroying it. Poison can work, but you need a lot of poison. And I still think burn is probably more effective. Carry back those burns. Alright. See, I'm missing all these champs. And they probably have stupid gear to boot. So that's part of also what limits my other account as well. Oh, wonderful. I didn't even see that coming. And you guys wonder why I'm afraid of Arena. $385. Feels like one more Arena win would do it. But against what? Perfect. There's Sills out of the equation. We could win this. I have to fight that other team. Did we do it? Not for this. This is going to be a nightmare. But did we do it? We did it! We got the Pathfinder! Did we do it? Okay, so I think we've got this cornered. So first we got to get them all to rank 4. Right. And then we got to get rid of that. And start ascending them. Now, although we can just send them straight to the brimstone, I want to kind of show you some backgrounds. We got these two. These two, and then that one. And that one. These precious Pathfinder Kates. Because guess what? Guess why I'm doing this? I'm doing this all for a very specific reason. I'm doing this because I know that I can get this Mushroom Man up to par. Like I can get a Mushroom Man. So we've got, wait a minute. We've got to ascend the other level 40 as well. Because we've got to line them all up. This is the work of a fusion. But I'm not fusing a legendary. I'm doing this for one purpose and one purpose only. The Mushroom Man! I want one for each of my accounts. That is the plan. That is the scheme, the plan. The plan also is to get a 60 going. Because I'm not going to stop until we have more 60s. We need to make sure that we need to stop the level 59s. We have to stop that. And I have to continue. This account still has Kale, but hopefully Whisper can also act as that, but again, she needs help in gear. in order to fulfill her destiny. Because yes, I do still have to be leveling champs, even now. And you see more, here's the thing, you did not see the filthy, and I mean the filthy amount of champ training actually required to get this far. You did not get to see that. I guarantee it. You did not get to see the filthy amount of champ training I had to do. I had to grind all day. I had to skip out on major events. I had to even hold back on uploading some of my content on Raid to do the filthy amount of champ training actually required to make this happen. But I am doing it for all of the Mushroom Kingdom and the mushroom lovers and everything to do with the mushrooms and the poison. More importantly, the poison and the poison sensitivity on an area of effect, which does a lot of damage. He has a sustain as well. Like, he does so much. And he can solo any dungeon. Yes, it is true. But in order to do this, one must go a very long way and get him in shape. There we go, with 2 hitting him. The main thing here, the main focuses are Whisper and Stagnite for the damage, followed by her because she's part of the fusion. And it's a big deal to get her leveled up. Because all of these people, these characters, are going to have specific uses. And Stagnite has a lot of use because he boosts your accuracy and he nerfs your enemies' defense and attack at the same time, which is a very powerful ability. Because if your enemy is attack-based, it lowers their attack. If they're defense-based, it lowers their attack by lowering their defense. So yes. And yes, I have been doing a boatload of Elder Scrolls as well. And I still have to sort out that AD character because she has issues. And I will be covering her journey, her issues, in a separate thing as well. I will be doing that. So, yeah, I am trying to get Stagnite to where I need him. Because Stagnite, with this Acid Rain, he's going to continue to rise along with Whisper and my Fusion Champ. So yes, and it's also going to get Silver, which is going to set us up maybe for another rare to keep. Because here's the ultimate bitter truth. As we approach the boss and go to the next boss after that, which is the real one I envy the most of all, besides the Mushroom Man, which I think is finally within my grasp. The reason that I'm going this far also is to illustrate the full amount of effort I put in to try to illustrate it in a short term what it actually really takes to get this Mushroom Man. Before people are like, why haven't you uploaded more stuff on the Mushroom Man? And it's like, yeah, you don't know what it really takes to get the Mushroom Man. You see only a small portion of the true brutality required to actually obtain this Mushroom Man. The sacrifice actually required is legend. Likewise with like getting people to 60. And there's a reason why I work so hard to make these clans work. And I have to check on people as well. And I gotta check on how they're doing. And it is so much to make these fusions. I have to do so much. I have to go to the stuff at the house too. There's so many different things involved. Especially if you want more than one Mushroom Man. It's already a nightmare to get one Mushroom Man. But to get two, never mind four. The Legendary Fusion is not worth it for me. You do have to be basically pay to win or have saved all your resources over an extremely long period of time. And for some inscrutable reason, want that fusion above a bunch of other ones. Like, it's not worth compared to the Mushroom Man. And you have to want to kill the Mushroom Mans. The 4 Mushroom Men. You want to kill them all for that fusion. Like, what? The Mushroom Man is way more valuable than the Legendary Fusion. Way more. It's hard to even compare. The main thing I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to catch up with the 60s. Because I know that I have been slacking on that. I have been slacking on that. So I'm going to continue through these crazy undead hordes. Hopefully, one day, I get to pull one of the best undead hordes of this. Whisper looks nice. She has like kind of a weird motif with her with her clothing. Granted, it's kind of a common motif because the barbarians also like to use it, looking either appearing or not wearing much in the first place. We're just gonna keep going until Stagnite reaches 60, because that ultimately is when I'm going to go do the rest of them with brews. But Stagnite has to reach 60. Because we're leaving too many champs behind at level 59. Way too many champs. This also does the requirement in case you need the 3 campaign bosses. But of course, Whisper also needs the help. Whisper and... Because the thing is, I get these 6 stars, right? But I don't bother to level them up to 60, really. I focus on other like champs to get the 6-star instead of focusing on getting the 1 6-star we had to 60. Now we can put a little more focus on that as we go up. And then once we do that, we try to brew all these things. But yeah, I need at least a Mushroom Man at a time. You're like, but Vaporsmith, this doesn't make a lot of sense. It only makes sense if you understand how much I value that Mushroom Man. Okay? That Mushroom Man, how much that Mushroom Man actually means to me. Because those who understand how much that Mushroom Man actually means to me him and Bad-El. I've always wanted a Bad Alcazar. Always. But the game just won't give me him. So because, and this is the bitter part, because the game won't give me a Bad Alcazar, I'm going to have to use Mushroom Man until I get a Bad Alcazar, and then I can pair him with Mushroom Man, do some even more dank things, but until I get Bad Alcazar, I have to use the Mushroom Man. But it's still decent, but I have to use the Mushroom Man. And with that, we got him at 60. So guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing tonight? I said we're going to do stuff about the Mushroom Man. And I don't want anyone to think I'm bluffing. Because I'm not bluffing about the Mushroom Man. I'm serious about the Mushroom Man, but I'm also serious about how hard it is to get this Mushroom Man. But he's going to be worth every penny of the effort once I build him up. He will be a god. But I have to build him first. And with that, the Mushroom Man, the legendary Mycelium Priest, hatches! The Mushroom Man! The Mushroom Man! The Myceliac Priest! The Priest! Where is he? The Priest! The Priest! Ascend the Priest! Oh, and I can finally sleep. Okay, the second Mushroom Man. Oh, the second Mushroom Man. You guys have no idea what I had to go through to get that Mushroom Man. Oh, but I hope he's going to be worth it, right? Yeah. The Mushroom Man.